Inquisitor, if you don't mind me asking, why are you so sure this Caius Thorn could help your investigation?
He is a space marine, a legendary defender of the Imperium. It makes him the most important member of Klosterheim's retinue. Even if their relationship was as strained as it seems, he must have been very close to the Lord Inquisitor. He could have knowledge of important details. Quarantine.
Do you really?
They're on.
What are you even doing here, man? Like, there's literally, you're the only one watching. You are it. I don't think it's gay either. Kind of like it. That's sad. My sad little YouTube channel. And you left. All right. Hello? Okay.
Inquisitor, if you don't mind me asking, why are you so sure this Caius Thorn could help your investigation?
He is a space marine, a legendary defender of the Imperium. It makes him the most important member of Klosterheim's retinue. Even if their relationship was as strained as it seems, he must have been very close to the Lord Inquisitor, and he could have knowledge of important details.
Inquisitor, I have completed the task you gave me. There is no trace of the martyr anywhere in the logbooks of my ship. This ship is ancient and has traveled everywhere in the sector, and still, nothing.
I suspected that much. It was worth a try.
I wish I had the treasured logbook of my rogue trader clan. It has been in the possession of my family since my ancestor received the warrant of trade.
What happened to that logbook?
It has disappeared when the Inquisitorial Purge destroyed the clan headquarters.
It is indeed quite unfortunate, Captain. By the Emperor, the demon was bound to the chest. Back to the Abyss, creature. I wonder why this chest was so heavily protected.
Inquisitor, our Arga readings have suddenly spiked to alarming levels. You've reached the center of the chaos infestation. Stay alert. You're in the archives, Inquisitor. Try to find a cogitator that can grant you access to the data vaults.
This is the central cogitator of the station. If this Magos Biologus tried to send a report to her superiors, it must be logged here. I missed the Magos Biologus on the station. I logged the 3 potential destinations where I could find her. I hope she's worth all this trouble.
A woman never is. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Inquisitor, according to the coordinates you found, this area is one of the potential locations where your Magos Biologus could be. And it seems you've also got company.
Stuff to kill. Yeah. Like that. Blood everywhere.
Perish, filth!
Filth. Shane, do you want to come in here?
Die, unclean!
Come in here if you want. Make it better. It's gay because I have nobody to talk to. Nobody in the chat saying anything. So I'm just playing my game, man.
Inquisitor, we have received a distress call from a rogue trader in orbit. His transport crew on the ground
I
was
don't know if
attacked by hostiles while moving important supply rates to the local administration cloisters. They humbly ask you to secure the cargo before the cultists return for the goods.
I don't know if you guys. I don't even know if you can hear me. Like, maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe.
Captain, Metrodor Thalamer is definitely not here.
That's quite unfortunate, Inquisitor.
At least I've eliminated the local threat, so this whole journey hasn't been a complete waste of my time.
We have 2 other sets of coordinates. Maybe you'll find her on the next world.
Contact, I've never seen you in my chat before. I'm going to guess you're a regular with a new name. Well, if not, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I am playing Warhammer. I don't know, Amanda. You got a notification. You have the link, Amanda. Eddie's in here. Eddie, did you get the notifications? And Eddie, I know you don't think this is gay. It's freaking Warhammer, for Pete's sake. Look, and I have a chainsword. Look at that. All right. Well, I haven't been streaming a lot lately, so I'm slowly starting to get back into it. Just watched a Nolan stream. It has me feeling good about CG. In a pretty good mood. So I thought I'd stream. What chapter? He's a Inquisitor. He's not a Space Marine. Here. There you go. There he is. He's an Inquisitor. Well, if you get the link, Amanda, that means there's a stream going. You know, I mean, I know you're new at this, Amanda, and you haven't done it very often. But you know, when I send you a link, it quite often means there's a stream going on. Eddie, are you at work? It's 4 o'clock. You must be coming home from work, I'm guessing. I don't know. What's up with you, Eddie? Damn it, Leroy. What? For pointing out the truth, Amanda? I don't understand why you're damning me. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't have time to reread your message. And once again, my point stands. I put the link in the room. You knew, like, you should not be surprised there's a stream. Actually, it happened to me the other day. Shane went live and I didn't get a notification. Actually, Eddie told me Shane went live, so I wouldn't even known if it wasn't for Eddie. And I do have notifications turned on for Mr. Shane. Yeah, it's Friday. Ain't got shit to do, you know the quote from the movie. Except I'm not getting high, or whatever the hell they do. I'm not doing that. I refuse. Amanda was the first to leave the chat room. I have another one that's just the four of us, Eddie. No creators, nobody from out of the... It's just us. Like, yeah. Can't have creators in there. I find it only when I get a StreamYard link. YouTube doesn't notify. I only get a StreamYard link. YouTube doesn't notify me of the message for whatever weird. I don't know. That is weird because that should not matter. Creators don't suck, Eddie. That's not what I'm saying. And Amanda didn't leave. Amanda and I were trying something out. Yeah, we have another one, but it's not right to have like creators in there, I don't think. So that's what I was thinking. Leroy sucks. Thanks, Shane. I appreciate that. All you guys in the chat that I help out, nobody wants to come in here and talk with me. Eddie, Amanda. I'll do it myself. I don't need you guys. I might just shut this down and go on Twitch. Might as well. It'd be the same thing. It'd probably be better because I think the game comes in choppy on StreamYard for some reason. Well, I know the reason, but I got 2 viewers right now, Amanda, and it's you and Eddie. Like, I don't think that's the case. 3, sorry. Nobody. Anyways, Graham had a great stream. I really enjoyed what he had to say. I wasn't very excited about the 2 manly fists. I was going to back. I mean, I won it, but I wasn't like super excited. But getting more excited, more amped up for it, I guess. A little more excited. And I'm excited to be getting Alien Alamo. Graham showed some pages, some interiors in there, and damn, some of them look really good. I don't know why I'm surprised. I shouldn't be. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to get Alien Alamo now. Graham, I was telling Amanda and some other people how Graham was good for the CG soul, I think. So I would say hail Graham Nolan. Or as I say it, Graham friggin' Nolan. Good for the CG soul. This is a Warhammer game in TM. It's called Inquisitor. Warhammer Inquisitor.
Drench me with your blood.
You have to learn how to create a video. I'll teach you, Eddie. You always say that you never want to be shown. Let me know when you want to learn how to YouTube, and I'll show you how, dude. Yeah, you do, and yeah, you need to learn. There's a couple of things you need to do, Eddie. One of them we talked about earlier. You need to do that first. That needs to happen. You're behind on that. Disappointing me, Eddie. Give me heartburn, man. Giving me heartburn. Five people in here. I know I got Amanda in TM and Eddie. I think Shane is lurking. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. This is just a hangout stream. If you regulars want to come in and shoot the shit, hit me up on Twitter and I'll send you the link. Johnny Cage says, yeah, you got to do the thing. I don't know what thing. Oh, the thing. Yes. Yeah, the thing Eddie needs to do. I was telling Eddie, I don't think this is like secret, Eddie. I was getting on Eddie's case because he has no sign up yet for Sovereign Wolf 2. And I'm like, Eddie, I want to sign up for Sovereign Wolf 2. How come I cannot sign up for Sovereign Wolf 2? That's what we were talking about, Johnny Cage. And hello, Johnny. I'm glad you're here. So whoa, look at this. You made quite the turnaround there. That'll pay off some Christmas bills. Oh, this mission's complete. What am I doing? Let's see if we got goodies. We got some of this. We can put it here. We'll put it. Okay. What do we got in our inventory? Any upgrades? No. No. Kind of. No, I don't like guns. No. Not really. Let's go to the next mission. Graham looked like he was contemplating. I don't think you were watching any, but Graham was streaming, and people were telling him to do a war comic, and I think he was actually thinking about it. Graham Nolan doing a war comic, I kind of want to see that. I would like to see that. That would be really cool. I'm on board. Oh yeah, you made some money? Yeah. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going here. So yeah, there's things I'm slowly starting to get engaged with CG again. Like I'll show you guys. Actually, I will show you guys. I got a DM from somebody yesterday that is working on something I bought from them, and I'm guessing since I paid for it, like I can show it. It's not a big deal, but hold on, let me find it. So little things like this help me get excited. So I'm paying Mr. Weathers to draw me something, and I got this. He's working on it. Very excited. Very excited. So he's going to finish. It's a work in progress, obviously. He's going to ink that for me. And it's going to be sweet. I can't wait. So that gets me excited. That book is coming out, Battle Brick Road. It's still like, I don't know what's going on with the printer stuff with Kenneth, but Groken 2 can't be too far away. I got Creed coming. I know some of you guys aren't looking forward to Creed like I am, but that's all right. I'm looking forward to it. What else do I got coming? Creed, Alien Alamo, and Earthbound. So yeah, there's some stuff coming on the pipe that's excited. I'm looking forward to Mr. Winkler launching Sovereign Wolf 2. I'm looking forward to Groken 2. I'm looking forward to the Manly Tales by Nolan. So yeah, starting to get engaged again. So there you go. Starting to get excited. But yeah, this is I'm looking forward to this. This will look pretty sweet on my wall next to my Battle Brick Road poster. Because the cool thing is on the poster you have Dorothy or Thea, however you want to say it, with their gun pointing up. And then you have this with the Scarecrow and the gun pointing down. It's pretty cool. Just saying, guys. So there you go. Shout out to Mr. Weathers. Eddie had a question about the game. Hold on. What's the point of this game? Yeah, there's a whole storyline where there's this chapel ship and there's a rogue inquisitor on it, and he's not contacting anybody and telling him what he's doing. There's Void involved. So you're kind of like trying to figure out what this other inquisitor is up to, Eddie. I mean, there's all kinds of heretics and Xenos and everything else involved that you would hope from a Warhammer game. So you're pretty much chasing this inquisitor down. Yeah, I did see that, Johnny. I did. I retweeted that out. I saw that. Kind of reevaluated in the last month of like for CG kind of where I'm at, and I think like what I'm going to do is I'm like for a creator to get for me to support a creator, the creator.
Inquisitor, this is the second location where Omega's biologus could be. Unfortunately, the area is swarming with hostiles.
The books have to be first for me. So, kind of where I'm at. I feel like the creator needs to care about the book or comics as much as I do. So I'm kind of like people like Eddie. You know, Eddie's in the chat. Eddie cares too much, though. I think I have to see like pictures of his collections all the time. Too much, Eddie. You care too much. Johnny, how you been? I'm not talking to you in a bit. One of these days, we're gonna have to get you on. Oh, I didn't say your book was going to be good, Eddie. I just said you care. Like,
an alarm signal? Really? You are too late.
Inquisitor, we have noticed some strange organic outgrowths that generate intense warp activity.
These pustules are the creation of Nurgle. Some of his demons are able to access the real state through his hive. I shall destroy all of them.
Nurgle. Nurgle, you say? I don't like this chain sword.
Almost there, Inquisitor. There is one ugly boil left in the area.
Oh, boil. That sounds gross. Yeah, what are you going to school for, Johnny? Did you ever said? I don't remember.
For the Emperor!
The Emperor fucking protects, bro. That's what I know. What's up, Hicks Dylan? I'm glad you see you made it in. We're going to. I gotta find it. We'll deal with that boil. Don't you worry. We're gonna find it and we're gonna deal with it.
Bring oil on speed.
I haven't heard from Russ, but I guess he was on Joe's stream yesterday, so that's good. He's another guy that kind of is about the books. You get a business degree. That's what my wife got. Business. I used to see what she was working on for school and was like jealous because, yeah, I went to school for something quite different. Eddie's getting excited watching this. Look at that. There's going to be Chaos Marines, I think, but there's no. Well, actually, we're going to rescue a Space Marine from a. Yeah, I do miss Russ's stream, so I did reach out to him. I'm like, hey, Russ, how we doing? He said he was just keeping his head down and working. So I like watching Russ draw. There are some of us.
Die unseen.
If you're on Twitter, Johnny, you'd be excited to know that I did do some art the other day for Mr. Roquefort. Let me see if I can find it here. Did some art. I don't do art very often, so I made a request. But then I was like, well, I don't know why Roquefort has to draw it. I could just draw it myself. So I did. Let me find it here. There it is. As you can see, where'd it go? Well, hold on. There it is. I drew Gandalf sitting on a log, smoking his pipe. Very good. But I wanted Roquefort to draw that, but he's busy, so I was like, well, I'll do it. So instead of Roquefort, you get a Leroy. Leroy drawing Gandalf sitting on a log, smoking his pipe. I thought I got the hat pretty well. The hat's pretty good. It's a good job. I can see you guys are really enthused about it. So, the job's accomplished.
There was a protective hex on the chest. I must defeat the summoned creature.
Roquefort was upset about the beard, but I told Roquefort it's a young Gandalf.
Back to the abyss, creature. I wonder why this chest was so heavily protected.
Don't you worry about it, Eddie. That's what we call artistic expression. Well, you guys are critics. You don't know greatness when you see it, I guess. I don't know. Bunch of critics. I don't think Gandalf was born with the beard. No. Yeah, it's a magic wall. That's right. Johnny knows. Dude, this plays to the fantasy of melee Warhammer so well. You just go in there and slaughter shit. Blood flies everywhere.
By the Emperor, these tech priests and their elusive ways. Do you copy, Captain? The Magos Biologus is not here.
I'm really sorry, Inquisitor. We'll travel to the last set of coordinates then.
I have a lost fortress monastery to find. I hope she can help my investigation. For her sake.
You can't... What are you talking about, Eddie? Look. The log is clearly behind his leg. I don't know what you're going on about. You're wrong. I even made the legs bigger for foreshortening purposes. Looks like we got a naughty Russian in the chat. Good stuff. Hello, naughty Russian. You don't have to hate. Don't hate, Eddie. It's not very becoming of you. Feeling some jealousy coming from you. If you want me to draw for your next book, all you have to do is ask, you know. Naughty Russians. I don't know why, like, I got 6 people in the chat. I don't know why they're bothering coming in here. The Russian bots. Doesn't seem like a very productive use of time and resources. Oh, there's the boil. Got it. I don't like this chain sword. Kinda sucks. Whoa.
I've destroyed the other pustule of Nurgle. No more sick protrusions into our world in this area.
So the Nurgle are like orcs from regular Warhammer, Eddie. They're just like, it's like a pile. Release the pus. That's nasty. It's looks like it's like a pile. That's how they breed, like the orcs from regular Warhammer. Oh, the Russians have been. Oh, look, it's Eric the Guapo. Hello, Eric. So, the Magus Biologus was not on this planet. We need a Magus. Okay, so Eddie, so you know, we have on our ship here. If you look over here, we have this Space Marine right here.
Who are you, Thorn? You and your mysterious Storm Watchers. We will make you whole again. I have questions for you.
So this from the Storm Watchers that's his chapter, but he's all jacked up. We need a Magus Biologus to fix him up so we can do our question him. So we're looking for like pretty much we're looking for a Space Marine doctor. to fix our Space Marine, so we can question him. Oh yeah, I got Ultra Star and Star Circuit as well, since I have been away from streaming, so I got a couple books in. That's good. I think we're going to see those guys later here, Eddie. Everybody makes an appearance in this game. You get the elders and everything, I think. I have been playing Diablo 3, but I have that.
Inquisitor, I know you're getting impatient, but at least your search is drawing to a close. This is the last location where your Magos Biologus could be. We detected a large number of Chaos hostiles. She really has a knack of finding peaceful research spots, doesn't she? Inquisitor, the rebellious forces of the Astra Militarium have taken over the area, and they're fighting with the loyal Imperial Guards. The rebels have surrounded the colony where the Magos Biologis might be holed up, and their mortars attack the Imperial fort with artillery fire.
I've just walked straight into a war, haven't I?
It seems like it.
I'll take care of the rebel mortars first.
Ex-Villain says, I just opened up Ultra Star. It came with an official PTP beard hair. Well, let me know what you think, man. Let me know. No, Eric, this is not Gears of War. This is Warhammer Inquisitive War. I want to see if I got a weapon yet. I hate this freaking chainsword. Don't like it. Chainsword. One-handed axe. I just want a regular sword. I didn't get one yet. New shield. That's an upgrade.
My ears are bleeding. I must stop this emperor-forsaken noise. Next time I should act faster.
I'm waiting on Creed, Eric. I'm still waiting. And that's the one I'm excited about. I have a feeling just by looking at it, the lettering is terrible, but I'm still
The
excited.
Imperial Navy has launched Marauder
For,
bombers as a counterattack. They will bomb the entire area. Find cover.
I'm still looking forward to the art and the story. I know like that lettering just from the campaign that the lettering is not going to be great. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Tonight I'm rebagging Wetworks, Backlash, and Stormwatch and Ascension books. Well, I mean, I guess that's cool, Eddie. I have no plans for tonight. None. Hence why I'm streaming. My kid has a basketball game, but it's away, and we kind of got ice and shit, so I don't think we're going to attend to this one. Did Trent
The
do?
Marauder bombers have retreated. You are safe to proceed.
Did Trent do everything in it? I think he did, Johnny. I think he did. I really wish I had somebody in here right now because I need to use the restroom. This is the problem when you're solo streaming. I might have to go AFK for like a minute. Very unprofessional, you see, that I step away when you guys are paying me good money to entertain you. But yeah, I think Trent did everything by himself, yes. Grab a gate. Well, you know, when I was in the service, it was Mountain Dew bottles. It wasn't Gatorade bottles. It was Mountain Dew bottles in the Humvee. Did not back Arc Athena. I will not back Arc Athena. I have my reasons. Arc Athena is not CG, and that's the reason. Like, it's not that he's not CG; it's that he's using CG. I'm gonna be honest on this stream, actually. I feel like Eric Canetti is using CG without putting in. And if it was like Tyler, who I did back, Kirkham, I'm okay. Like, if you're going to just do your own thing, I'll still come over and back you. But if you're trying to use the network and not put in, I have a problem with that. I don't like it. So there you go. I think Eric is probably a good guy. He seems good enough. He's been very pleasant with me. I just, when I look at people like Shane and Kenneth Rocafort who have sacrificed to come over here, it feels disrespectful, dude. I'm not gonna lie. My aim wouldn't. No, dude, no, dude. I'm not gonna go through the logistics of pissing in a bottle with you, Hicks Villain. I've done it many times, and aim's got nothing to do with it. That's what I would tell you. There you go. I mean, I'm not going to come on here and tell everybody to go back a Kirkham book either. Like, that's not what I'm about. I got the hashtag Comicsgate up there on the screen for a reason, but you don't have to be CG for me to back you. That's right, Eric. Eric's got it. Yeah, you guys are telling him. Tell him how it gets done. It's not hard. Just a tip. Oh goodness, it's turning into a friggin' Shane stream. Knock it off. Just a tip. I was excited yesterday when was it yesterday? Shane was streaming. I was just sitting in the chat. And I wasn't going to join, but then he started talking about doing
I spoke too soon, Inquisitor.
an
Marauder bombers are launching a
trade.
second wave of bombardments.
And I got to be honest with you guys, I'm excited about that. I think Extend is pretty good. So when he started talking about Extend, I was like, let me go in there. I wanted to show off one of my favorite panels that he's done. Like a nerd, but still. I am a little bit of a nerd. Are you serious, Eric, or are you being sarcastic? I'm not sure with you sometimes.
The Marauder bombers have retreated again.
Let me know, because if you're being serious, I'll talk about it. I'll tell you about it. But I am going to get up for about a minute and use the restroom. All right, give me 1 minute, and we'll talk about Extend when I come back. Let me kill this turret real quick, though. Stupid freaking chain sword. There's Shane there. Do you want to come in here and talk about Extend, Shane? Shane would be much better talking about it than I would. Maybe we'll send him the link. I don't know if he's at the gym, though, or not. Shane's not at the gym. I will send him the link. Whether he comes in here, I don't know. But I just got back from the restroom. Sorry about that. And then Extend is a book, Eric, that Shane did at Image. The creator owned. It's a creator-owned book that he owns all outright. The pencils are all done. Yanzi is putting new inks on it. I think he's getting new colors. I'd let him speak to that. Anything I tell you is just shit that may not be accurate. Oh, there he is. Hello, Shane Davis. Shane?
Yeah, you're probably gonna hear boxes being taped in the background.
That's fine. Talk about Extend.
Not a lot to talk.
Talk to it like nobody's heard of it. Not that you're redoing it, but
No,
what is
I'm
it?
not gonna do it? It's a
comical
book. That's my pitch. It's a comical book. No, it's about these kids that play a video game. They think it's a video game, but when they die in real life, they activate as their game characters and avatars in the real world. and not just that, one of the vicious players that was in the game that was kicking their ass, he's getting XP and leveling up by like attacking the military and killing world leaders and stuff.
Eric's saying it's not hentai and it's not cyberpunk. It's a video game fan. It's a fantasy video game book, I would say, where you're kind of, you have some guy that kind of, I don't want to use the comparison that was done yesterday because it's not fair, Shane. But
well, a lot of people would come up to me when they'd hear the pitching it at like Ready Player One. Did you ever read that book? And this was before the movie came out. But it's evidently nothing like Ready Player One because, and if I tell you why it's not, it kind of ruins the ending. It's more about if the game started coming out into the real world, kind of like an opposite version of Tron. But there's a catch to the whole game thing.
Mm-hmm. I like it. It's like, look, there's books that you've done in the mainstream that you actually wrote that tells you that, you know, what kind of like as a fan, like, oh, Shane, he's not only an artist, he can do some writing, you know, New Gods.
Yeah, I had a lot of good reviews on Extend from people like IGN and some other people, The Beat, different things. So I actually had good reviews. Whether it matters or not, I don't know. But it's very heavy in a way, especially towards the end. There's a lot of twists and turns in it. And there's things I want to redo on it. It's all drawn, but I'm wanting to. Yanzi's inked about 9 pages of it, and we're gonna get it recolored. And I want to add some pages to it and reformat it as 2 books because there's things I wasn't able to do or I had to rush because of the 22-page floppy format. So, like, I wanted to spend more time in the video game, but I couldn't because I had so much I had to do in the first issue. So literally they're only in the game for like the first issue, but I still want more pages in it. And the first issue was even oversized, but still I wish. That's one complaint I have. And then there's some stuff that like Image asked me to do just to prove it that I don't agree with, that I want to go back and redo. So I'm basically going to break it in half and add pages to it and work it, recolor it, remaster it, re-letter it. But 90, as far as drawing it goes, like, I don't know if it's 99 or 97% is done. It depends on how much I'm adding to it.
Yeah, so Yanti's re-inking it.
Yeah, we got about 9 pages of it already. Line artwork done.
Because Eric is asking here, is that the next book after Rex is fulfilled? I don't know if I don't think you've come to your decision on that, right?
Yeah, I haven't. I want to see where I'm at with Rex. The problem with everything, this is like something I should probably talk about on my stream, but
sorry.
No, it's fine. The issue really is a logistics issue. It's like I'm doing Rex 2 as soon as Rex 1. Like Rex is kind of written as like I've already written book 2.
Mm-hmm.
So like Rex 2 is like the next thing that comes after Rex.
Mm-hmm.
So the issue is like, well, when do I launch Extend? And I don't know. It's just something that's sitting on the back burner that's dormant, 90% done. I don't know when I'm doing it. I'm actually going to start colors on it pretty soon. So like, I'm already.
Hold on. It has been colored for Eric, who doesn't know
It's
much.
being recolored because the colorist doesn't want to be involved with the book anymore because I'm CG.
There you go.
So I'm having to spend money just to accommodate people that this won't reprint with. People don't understand when I came out as CG, there was like letterers, colorists, people that just don't want to be associated with me, even if we work together and I own that work. They're like, well, you can print that again. Well, technically I can, but let me try to accommodate you and your feelings and get it redone and done better. And that's kind of where I'm at with it.
Oof. Dual launch it with 2, says Eric. I don't know.
They're two. So here's the problem with that, Eric, is it's hard enough to pitch one book, much less pitch 2 books.
Yeah.
Ideally, technically, logistically on fulfillment, it would be a hell of a lot easier because then I only have to stop and do fulfillment at the same time for 2 books. But to sell a product, I think it's very bad to sell 2 completely different IPs at the same time. If you'll notice, like I've sold like 600, over 600 copies of Starlight Cats, but you never hear me pitch Starlight Cats on Rex. I would just trip over myself if I'm like talking about Inglorious Rex and then talking about Starlight Cat. It gets too convoluted, and it's a piss poor way to crowdfund, in my opinion. If you can sell one product at a time, if everybody in CG could sell one product at a time correctly, we'd be doing a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
Was that too blunt?
No, I agree. I agree with what you just said. It is convoluted. I would say what Extend makes. I'm generally not a fan of 2 campaigns open at once, but I would say with Extend, I kind of, because you have fulfilled on Starlight Cats on time, you are making progress on Rex, and most importantly, there are very little pencils that need to be done on Extend. It's pretty much done.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like okay with it, so.
Well, I mean, keep in mind, this is more like a reprint, remastered thing.
Yeah.
So, like right now, like the only thing happening with Extend is I'm be adding pages. I'm gonna be rewriting some things in it. The pages I'm adding could be anywhere between 10 to 5, depending on how much I want to spend in the game world.
Yeah, that's like a week when you sit down and draw. Let's not pretend I've got a front seat to.
Yeah. Well,
so
10 or 5 pages ain't gonna take that long now.
Right.
No, but it's still 10 or 5 pages I have to do, and I'm mapping that out now. What is it, 10 or 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I want to make sure I have a really good handle on Rex though before I do it. The tricky part is campaigning, and I've said this I think on my live stream, is the campaigning of it is the tricky thing. That's probably the thing that's going to take me the most time, is going back into campaign mode.
Yeah, it does
working on Rex.
You have spoken on your stream quite a bit how campaign does take it a little bit out of you, as far as energy.
It's an energy thing, I think. Like, I mean, because you got to really like get pepped, you got to get jacked, you got to like act like this is important, guys, and you got to tell people why it's important, and you got to care, because if you don't care, why should anybody else care? And you got to do all of this, and at the same time, like, I still have to do reg. So like, I'm not, that's the one that, I mean, I could technically launch, if I had 4 pages of colors, I could launch Extend now, but I'm not. Like, you know, I want to wait till I'm moved and I have a really good prediction and handle on my Rex production. And, cause about like 1/5 of Rex is already done. So a lot of the, supplemental stuff is coming in. So like I would say about 1/4 of the supplemental books already done.
Nice.
So like I'm actually having to stop and do some sketches now for an artist on some of their pages.
Oh, nice.
So like it's a lot of things are moving ahead on
Rex, yeah.
yeah.
Dude, that's pretty, like, if you think about what's gone on, right? So you've had a baby, and I mean, you talked about there was some complications. You've talked about that on your channel.
Yeah.
You're having to buy a house. Like, people don't know, like, it's almost a necessity, because I was lucky. You should have actually shown that picture of your fulfillment closet.
I'm probably gonna take a picture of it as I'm packing to move, just so people understand the space.
Right. So
But
almost,
dude, it's like that's half the reason we're moving is because of that. I need a 2-car garage to start fulfilling out of. That was our number one requirement looking for a home, was getting a 2-car garage, because Rex is like what is it? It's like 17. No, is it? No, two. Wait, what?
it's almost 3,000 backers, man.
Yeah. That's the other thing too. That's troublesome with Extend. I don't know if I would leave Rex open. I would probably shut Rex down.
Yeah, that would make
money on it, just because
that's the move. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't see both campaigns being open. So if you guys see me say, hey, I'm gonna take down Inglorious Rex, yeah, here comes Extend. So let me look at it real quick. I just got a new backer, 2,719 backers. So by the time I say I'm closing this down, I don't know. It could be 3,000 backers. I don't know.
That would be freaking impressive. But as I was saying, I saw how you were fulfilling, and I would say that people are like, "Oh, you're getting a new house," but for you, it's almost a necessity. So, you had that going on it. You had the baby going on, the complications going on, the mother-in-law coming in, and you're still moving on that book.
Yeah, no, I am. Yeah. Yeah. So the good thing is I don't think I've had to campaign as hard on Rex as I did Starlight Cats. So I don't know what Extend would be like. I'm sure I'd have to campaign. Just like a lot of people are asking, well, what is Extend? It's like I'm gonna have to get on YouTube and explain it to people. I can't muddy that up and start talking about Inglorious Rex or Starlight Cats or things like that. Like, I have to give it its time, or I'm doing the book a disservice if I won't give it time to, talk about it.
Amanda B's just joined. Wait, what? A new book in the works already? No, Amanda, this is a book that's done. He wants to, I guess Shane's one is talking about remastering a book that he did for Image. So when a creator does a book for Image, he owns that property.
Yeah.
So Shane can what Shane is talking about is turn it into 2 trades, I think.
I'm gonna break it in half and do the Comicsgate format, because it was done into a single issue format, and because I'm gonna break it in half, I can start adding 2 scenes, because right now it's in chapters. And the problem with chapters is like, and what's better about OGNs, like when I worked on Superman Earth 1 and stuff, is the chapters force you to manufacture a 22-page resolution of some sort. And sometimes it kind of goofs up the story. Whereas if you do an original graphic novel, Yancey's just throwing shit everywhere.
That's all right. You're moving.
So,
I hope she throws something at you, though.
I'm waiting. I'm actually looking to see if something is slinging my way. It's fine. But 22 pages, kind of can force a fake ending. Or just a sense of resolution with a character, and then the next issue it picks up. So, like, I don't like that first issue of Extend. Like, I had to introduce the game, get them in the game, and then pull them out of the game way too fast, in my opinion. And I want to go back and rework that a bit. And then there's things in the second book, which would be the second half of the trade, that I want to rework towards the ending.
Yeah.
And if it funds well, and we're talking like this would, 2 parts that I'm reworking, then there would be a third part, because I had always talked about Extend continuing, and everybody's asked about it, but it was going to be Extend World Burn was the name of the book. That if it continued, but now that I'm restructuring it, like that would be like Extend 3 or something down the road. But I can't, it's not like I can continue Extend without re-releasing this to CG, because a lot of people don't really know about it. And when I started to go, well, I'm going to re-release it, then I'm like, I started looking back, and this is what's good and bad, is that I mean, artists shouldn't be going backwards, but the good thing about CG is, like, I guess I nobody's telling me I can't. Really, I can go back and rework. I can basically go back and rework things in my old work that I don't like anymore.
Yeah, it's
So,
it's not. I would call it a do-over, but it's a chance to improve on something you did.
Yeah. So I'm kind of, I don't know, wanting to noodle some things I didn't like in the original version of it, and yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. It was like a passion project of mine, so it means a lot to me. But
there's some really cool...
if it doesn't fund well, I'm not gonna try to continue on with it. You know, like, it's really gonna be up to people if I continue on with it. But I'm talking about continuing on with it would be down the road.
Yeah, well, you got to worry about, right? But this is something that you have that you can put out.
Yeah, here's a page of it that Yancey's into.
Oh, Amanda, yeah. Hold on. Let me show Amanda and Eric.
Not that anybody's really...
So the pencils were already done once again, and that's Yanzi inking on top of Shane, where it's just been re-inked. So
right. So re-inking it will be recolored. This is an original Yanzi inked. And yeah, you know, that's what she's... And
$5 confirmed.
You have to understand, Yanzi inks faster than I draw, so she's sometimes waiting on me. So this is just something like whenever she's waiting on a Rex page, she just grabs one of these pages and works on.
Eric asks, will you be adding more story and pages to it, or is it a complete reprint of the previous issue? He said,
no, I'm adding pages and story to it. I'm actually restructuring, and the ending's definitely going to be different, but the beginning's going to be different too. And there's some faces and stuff in there I'm going in and touching up and whatnot. Plus, it's all going to be recolored. So I'm hoping and shooting to have a better version of the book recolored. Like, I mean, I hate to put that on the people working on it, but like, I'm trying to make it a better book. Like, I'm already going to start colors on it probably early next week on some of the pages we have. And I'm hoping they come out looking better than the original.
Yanzi's getting compliments on her inks, so there you go. Amanda says $10 confirmed, so she beat me.
Thanks, Amanda.
But then Johnny K says $10.01.
I think this is a really weird book for people, because a lot of people are like, wait, it's new. Well, parts of it are new, but parts of it's old too. Like, I'm not gonna come up and say, hey, here's this new book, guys. It's like, this book, you could go, I think even Eddie was showing me pictures that he had the original one. The only thing I don't like about this is I had these Versus variant covers on the original that, like, I'm not going to be able to replicate here at CG. I'm not going to do that. I'm probably going to do a new cover, different things like that. But yeah, new pages, new beginning, definitely new ending.
I like what you said about you want to touch up the faces, because that's a hallmark of your art, is how well you do expressions, and so it does make sense that you're like, yeah, I could have done this better. You know, I'm gonna go touch this up. So.
Well, it's not just that. Every now and then there's like a panel or some little figures or something. I'm like, I could do that better. Let me get another crack at that. And that's the bad part of this whole project, is me trying to go back and fix something now that I feel like I could do it better, which everybody wishes they could do that. They could go backwards and redo something, but
Eric says, so there are 5 issues. That is going to be a nice size reprint, roughly 100 pages. I'm ready for it. Eric, he's going to split it into 2 because he's adding. From what he's taught.
Yeah, I'm adding pages to each. So, I don't know if it's 100. And there were extra pages. Some of the issues were like 28 pages.
Yeah,
already.
the first issue is
oversized.
Mm-hmm,
so, and that was a problem. I really needed more time in the game world, and I had already made the first issue oversized. So it's like I was already tapped out. Like, unless I was going to do some triple size issue. It was all. I don't know how many. I have to break it in half. But let's just say, for argument's sake, it's 100 pages. It'll be like 50 and 50. Plus, I'm adding pages to it. So each Extend book might be like 50. I don't know, like say 58 to 62 or something, or 64. I don't know. I have to figure it out.
Trying to find Eric, what I was showing yesterday on your stream. I gotta dig to find it though.
Yeah, now your panel was a page from the. I think I brought the trade over here a second ago because I was looking at it and trying to figure out things I wanted to redo. But the panel you brought up the other day was from the game world, and that's where I just had to speak through the game world.
So there you go. That's Eric and Amanda. That's a panel. I love this panel because I am a video game nerd. I mean, everybody knows that that's here right now. So this is just Mortal Kombat. I love it. Fucking love it, Shane. So, anyways, this is from Extend, the book 1, I believe, Shane.
Yeah, so they kind of still had a superhero flair to them in a way, but I mean, they were all uniquely designed. But what's great is this character holding his head up is named Ruin. And Ruin, I designed to upgrade as he upgrades towards the end. So their designs change a little bit. And I have ideas for his final form and stuff, or final leveled up, godlike type.
Yeah, he's got to hold on. He's got to go on that grind. He's got to grind out some XP and get new gear, Shane.
Well, that's the whole thing, is when they come out in the real world, they're getting XP, and the XP is in the form of, like, battling tanks, jets, killing world leaders. Like, and that's the whole twist of the game, is when they, like, 2 of them know, like, oh shit, we got to get back in the game. We got to fix this. But they're worried about him because in the game he was like stomping their ass. There's 3 of them. Mm-hmm. And he goes on a rampage leveling up, and they're trying to stop him before he gets too powerful that they can't. So that it's and at the same time, the world nations are watching this, trying to figure out how to deal with it, and they're about to hit like the nuke button, which is not going to go well. So there's a lot to it. I mean, it was a really oddball. I don't want to call it an oddball story. I don't think that's fair.
I kind of want to take a picture of my Ruin cover and post it now, because.
But like, I look around at stuff, and there's always something I want to tweak that's off. So even like this panel, without talking about, there's like something small nobody will even notice. I need to go in there and fix.
Well, you're not even going to tell us, are you?
No.
I could guess, Shane. Do you want me to rip this apart real quick? Just play the video. Eric says the Death of Superman omnibus launching in May. Death of Superman. I don't know how I feel. I still was like, because it didn't mean anything in the long run. So, like, I still don't know how I feel about it. Even 20, 30, is it 30 years later? 30 years? No, like 25 years later, I guess.
Is it up on the anniversary?
I guess so. Why would they be launching an omnibus if it wasn't? I don't remember how old I was.
Just because they got to make some money. I mean,
Speaking of making some money, I guess you did today.
Yeah, my YouTube views have been going up too.
That's good.
Trying to grind that YouTube, guys.
Dude, yeah, I don't understand YouTube, because like you go through periods of non-growth and then extraordinary growth, I would say. So you never know. Why would you call my game shit? My game gay, Shane? Looks cool.
I think you gaming on YouTube's gay.
Should I go to Twitch? Do you think?
You should just bitch about comics.
That's what you do. That's not what I do. That's your. You're much better at it than I am. I can't. You know, like it just disappoints me. It doesn't make me like it makes you angry, and it doesn't. It just makes me sad. I have a different reaction.
We got a big debate with Nerdette this Sunday.
Oh yeah.
When is John launching Graveyard Shift?
Sunday, I think.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody will watch that instead.
Well, you can watch the replay on. They could watch the debate on replay, I guess. I don't know what time he's launching though. Graveyard Shift.
Hopefully during this debate.
So I expect that to be a slaughter. I expect it to be like you're punching a little girl in a kickboxing fight.
Mm-hmm. It'll be Yanzi kicking a little girl in a
That's going to be the most brutal thing. Is like when Yanzi has had enough and she.
That was a funny thing. She kept trying to say, "Well, you're too chicken. You need to. Yanzi shouldn't be there. Should She did not want Yanzi involved." And I said, "Like, look, it's our content. I can't exclude her because you're attacking our content and our channel. So, you can't just decide she's not involved."
Right. I wonder if Yanzi is like going to tell you to shut the hell up while she just goes to town.
Yanzi will be like, "Hold my beer."
Yeah, exactly. Amanda says Mainland said he's going to launch at noon, so there you go. Because I think your stream is like 5 or 6. 5 my time. Yeah. I agree, Eric. She gets a lot of attention for someone so stupid. I would agree to that. I don't understand it. She's irrelevant. Like it's kind of like Dan Shaheen with Ethan. It's like,
dude, I'm not doing it here because it's for the debate, but some of the questions she wanted to talk about, holy shit. I mean, it's just going to be like Jordan hanging from the backboard slam dunks. It's like, and these are the things that she wants to talk about. And I'm like, all right.
Got Kenneth in the chat. Haven't heard from Kenneth. You want to come in, Kenneth? Let me know. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, I'm probably going to pop out a minute because I got to go grab some food and stuff before I have to do this stream tonight.
Oh, yeah, you got your stream tonight. Where's it at? For the 9
Mandy
people?
Summers.
Yeah, for the 9 people watching.
Happy Friday, Kenneth.
No, I'm looking. Like there's little things going on in CG right now that are kind of like getting me back into the flow of things. So I'm glad to see like Extend's one of them. Graham, listen to Graham today. That's exciting. Eddie's new book coming out. How well all the progress you're making. Groken 2 getting closer, or Groken 1 getting closer. There's lots of cool things around CG. Like,
no, there's not.
What?
I said no, there's not. I don't know why you just lie to everybody. There's nothing cool going on.
There's nothing.
Nothing.
Should I go? What should I do instead of like be excited about comics? Then, Shane, what would you recommend?
It's called. You should start up Gamergate again.
Oh no.
You should just start. You should raise that flag.
No, dude, I don't like it. I don't even like the Phantom Menace stuff, much less the Gamergate stuff. Like Gamergate to me is Mark Kearns. Actually, Kenneth does want to come in, so let me send the link.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pop out. So hello,
right.
Goodbye, Kenneth, and hello, guys. I'll catch you guys if you go to Mandy Summers tonight. All right, take care. Bye.
That was kind of rude, Shane. Kenneth is probably coming in just to talk to Shane, not to me. Let's give Shane the old guilt trip. No, I'm not doing it, Eric. I'm not about the Gamergate stuff. So there you go, Eric. You got to see a little non Shane real Shane. I call that real Shane Davis. So there you go, Eric. A little real Shane Davis for you. Not in our what would you call our roles? What's up, Mr. Rocafort? Long time, no talk.
Yes, long time. I'm here.
Shane left.
Yes, I saw. It's
He
like a
He's like, I
wrong.
want nothing to do with Kenneth.
Yes, what's hello goodbye. Yeah.
I gotta say, I've really been into your daily sketches this month, Kenneth.
Yes, I think only be with them for the month.
Oh, you're only going to do it for this month? You said?
At the moment, yes.
Oh, all right. I like it how you have them all on one page.
Yes, that was the frustration page. Sometimes when I don't have nothing in mind, I start in a page doing doodles and whatever to go out with the stress. Now I decide to color and I no need to draw new things, only inks and color. The little pencils.
Oof! What? There's Amanda. Like, there's
What
no
happened?
beef. There's no beef between Kenneth and Shane. What are you going on about? Roco Force doesn't need oars, says Amanda. Kenneth.
I feel I'm intimidated.
No, well, you don't need to. Amanda's trying to get some kind of beef between Shane and Kenneth. That's not good. Come on.
No, we are fine. We are friends. Well, for my part, yes.
Yes. How's things going over there in Roquefort Land?
Yes, I was doing some writing and finished some layout on a page for Groken 2. Yes, I can say no name, so it's the one of the lady in Groken 1 have a big exposure in the number 2.
So there you go. You're already hard at work at Groken 2. So
yes,
good stuff.
Groken 1 is still in print. Waiting for good news Monday. I'm going to call the printer.
Oh, you're going to get an update on Monday, you said? So there you go. Good stuff.
For me, I don't know for the public, but I received some updates Monday. I hope.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, all the printers have different issues.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Now.
It's like CG in general can't find a printer right now. It seems like reliably, because I've heard bad things about Mixum API. People are saying some people have gone local and like had issues there with their local printer. So yeah, like it's just you can't. If there was one printer that had their shit together, pardon my French, like they would get a lot of business from CG. I think, Kenneth.
Yeah, my work was done September. All the comic.
Yeah, I know. I read it. Like it's very it's very hard to know that I've read it and I've looked at it and I can't tell anybody about it. Like it's very hard, Kenneth.
You're doing fine. Thank you. I appreciate that effort. It
wouldn't be a wait.
The second is near to complete the script.
The script is
only, yes, for the second. It's only I start some pages, but
right. I mean, yeah. So some people can say that scripting is the hardest part of the book. Would you agree with that? Like, how do you think about that?
No, for me, when I write, do the script.
Yeah.
And for me, it functions super quick. The difficult part is the time for doing the drawing.
Okay.
That consumes time. On when you are independent, you have a lot of interruptions that you don't count. But that's fine. I'm dealing with my time, the one I can control. Super good at the moment. But the one I can control is the printer. Is a mess.
Yeah, I know you're frustrated. Like
but I try to my mind stay busy in the second one and not suffer the campaign for that.
Yeah, well, you're already ahead of where you were when you launched Groken 1. You have more done for Groken 2 when you launch it.
Yes,
So that's kind of a good thing.
that's my plan, and I don't going to announce the
Mm.
the launch until near to
Amanda
the middle of the next year. Yeah, this year.
Amanda says there was a person associated with CG that did printing. I'm not sure if they still do or size restraints or if they are having paper issues too. I don't I don't know if it's all paper issues. There's all kinds of issues I've heard from
Yes,
people. It's like people quitting and then they're behind. There's paper, like there's just
yes,
no
it's
communication. Like I've heard that, and these are all stories all from different printers. So who the
yes,
hell knows?
it's better don't talk too much sometimes because this
Right.
is business. The artist with the printer and they deal with things. And, well, we we work for the good product at the end.
Hmm.
That's the main thing, and don't prolong too much the time.
There you go. Yeah, we were talking about Extend earlier, Kenneth, and I'm kind of excited to see Shane kind of remaster his
No,
book.
yes,
So, I'm me being a video game fan, and then a comic book that's like right up my alley kind of thing.
KO.
So, yeah, well,
No,
it's not a KO. It's really, I mean, his head's removed from the body. That's more than a KO, Kenneth.
yes, it's a fatality.
Exactly. Mm.
That's right.
So
That's right.
you want to talk about what we were talking about earlier
Yeah.
yeah, let's talk about it. Like Kenneth asked me an interesting question, and I think it'd be a good conversation to have on stream. It's not private, but Kenneth's like, hey, if there was a genre of book that you think is not represented, what would you want to see? And
Yes.
yeah, for me, it's like fantasy, but there's some fantasy in CG, but it's always horror based. So it's like non horror based fantasy. And I know Amanda doesn't like fantasy, but I do. And Kenneth, what were you saying?
Well, for me, we need more superhero with capes and domino mask. I don't know. I like that things, but in different way. I miss a lot to draw buildings, the city, and for the thing I writing now, I really apart to return to that area.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm doing a lot of different scripts right now, and I'm going to explore things I don't feel that comfortable to draw.
Right. Well, that's how you get better.
Yes, exactly, and I notice in yes, I want to do different tastes of different the visual to the story, conflict a leader in the good way. I don't want the spectator like look the book as and said, oh, I know what is that kind of book and label the book. I want to people read the book and be more intrigued and all, all the dilemma happen inside more than the only read the images.
Right. You want people to actually read the story. I
Yes.
gotcha. I would say this about superheroes, and I was trying to explain it. I could explain it better now we're talking. Is this? It's I think because Marvel and DC have done it so much that for it to work in CG, it would take a top tier artist to really make it pull it off in CG, just because it's been done so much in Marvel and DC and whatever, all the mainstream. So for an independent CG creator to be able to market a hero book, it'd have to be a really good artist. The visuals would have to be stunning.
It's a
But
good design.
yeah, but the problem is a lot of you guys like you and Shane and Ethan and whoever, like you guys come over here and you guys got just for 20 years have been drawing that stuff and you don't want to draw it by the time you come to CG, you know?
Yeah, I think we can do it something, but not too long, because everyone have it's like a how can I explain? We have those idea to go out of superhero, and but we still like it. It's not we don't like it. But if we're going to show something like designs, new ideas,
Hmm.
sometimes we feel more comfortable and want to explore areas that are more visually out of the normal things,
Hmm.
like creators. But I'm talking about people who not only write, they draw, they create that universe.
Yeah, for sure.
But because it's more easy if only a writer. And
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
te-
when you're wearing both
and
hats,
yes,
right? I would
just
say
that.
this though, Kenneth, is like, yeah, like we are missing a superhero. I'd agree with you, but I mean, because I've read Groken, I'm going to talk about Groken just a
Yeah,
second. It's a breath of fresh air because it is just so different. There's nothing like it. So, like, I do appreciate that about CG is there are a lot of like ideas that would never get the time of day in in the big, at least DC or Marvel, you know. So
yes,
yeah,
I'm gonna stick to Rocken for a while.
hmm
That I go into the second. I the campaign we run this year, and then I almost finished the. It's like a supplemental, but it's completely another book,
hmm
based in one of the character, and it's almost done.
I didn't even know
The
about
script.
this. I'm learning
Oh
about
no,
this right
sorry.
now.
Okay. Is
Oh, I'm
it,
excited. Yeah.
okay, I can tell you, is the first character inside the book who have a splash page. It's not in action, only looking to the horizon.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
No, that'll be cool. Like, yeah, supplemental is all about it.
yes, it is. And that story have like more than 5 characters inside the book,
Mm.
counting the mini comics.
There's a lot of cool little things that you're doing, Groken. I think people are going to appreciate when it comes out. So,
Yeah, that story
oh,
is like a branch of the story, like a extension
well, what I
from
would
what I understand.
say is like you're really all these characters that you're drawing, or even the minor characters, like you have names for them. You know, like you're really developing a world here. So that's what I would tell people. Like, hold on, it's coming, and it's Groken's great.
Yes,
So
that's funny. The, Broken is a story I can give to anyone to to
Kenneth,
write because
your phone sounds like
yes,
Shane. Listen, your phone sounds like Shane's mess up eraser when he's drawing.
it's my phone. One second, I'm going to mute myself.
Shade's got that electric eraser that he like when sometimes when he's drawing on stream, like you'll hear that and it sounds like a phone, but it's actually his eraser. So there you go. Nobody has questions for Kenneth. I'm surprised you guys are so quiet.
Okay, I'm here again. With my sister.
Oh, oh, I wonder what she's talking about now.
No. About comics. No, no.
Oh,
About
all right, all right.
just checking how I want something. Say no,
Mm,
no, thank you. But thank you for asking.
there you go. That's very polite. And I just noticed yesterday, Kenneth, that I'm out of bags and boards. Because you saw, I mean, I told you I was bagging and boarding and putting away a bunch of comics. So now, like, I'm out of bags and boards. I need to go buy some.
Hmm. I need to buy some boxes.
I haven't been into my comic shop in months, so it's going to be weird.
I kind of the same. I need to return. I was signing a month ago. Yes.
Was that your comic shop that you were at? People don't
No,
know
no,
Kenneth for the
that was
signing.
not my
Oh,
comic
okay.
book shop. I usually go to Livermore.
So no, that's a good question. How is it when you walk into a comic book store?
I
Like,
know the customer, the people inside by name, the owner, like, hey, hello, hi Bob, how are
yeah, that's
you?
insane. Like you walk in and then you look over and it's Kenneth Roquefort. Like,
No, they're like a friends, all the people inside, and we buy inside and go out to they have like a square, a little small area outside. You can talk
mm,
and walk in the town and still talking about
People don't
things.
like come
Yeah.
up to you and want signatures all the time when you go. Like that's not. They don't do that.
No. Sometimes they say, "Yeah, I bring that cover. Can you sign it?" Yes, my pleasure.
Nice.
And yes, you usually we talk, we eat donuts. That sometimes that's funny. That's fine. It's like a normal people we are. We talk about comedy, what expectation, movies. Sometimes it's
Nobody's ever come up to you and say, "Kenneth, I have you tattooed on my chest. Do you want to see it?" And they have your face is tattooed on
no
their
in,
chest.
my face now. Convention, yes. Convention things happen. The convention.
Well, the cat is demanding attention.
I'm a fan too. I do line for other artists.
Yeah, you do.
We meet in at the end. I miss conventions. Maybe I return. I received invitation here in California from I think for the end of the year, October or something.
Yeah,
Maybe I will be there.
Amanda B is saying, "I wouldn't know a person unless I saw them in multiple movies or something." You got to understand, a lot of these people that at the LCS, they go to conventions and then they read articles. So like, Kenneth is kind of recognizable. Not a lot of people in comics look like Kenneth. So yeah,
Good for you.
Oh, I'm now holding the cat, Kenneth. She's being a pain.
Harley.
She always wants attention in the worst possible moments. Harley,
yeah.
Go fly. So anyways,
fly
like
now?
no, fly away, cat, fly away. So we bought her all these toys. The cat.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want any of them. She likes ponytail holders to play with. That's all she wants. So what she's been doing lately is we'll feed her and she'll eat half of the food, and then after about half of it's eaten, she gets all like her ponytail holders and then puts them in her food bowl. I have no idea why. Where's she
They're
at?
interesting animals. I had cats in the past.
Yeah. Well, you're an animal fan. You like,
Yeah, I like pets, so animals. Yeah.
It would make sense
too. Yeah, but about superheroes, I think I'm going to do something of superhero, maybe a short story. If I do a comic with like anthology, I can do something like that.
Would you do the whole anthology yourself, or would you have people work on it?
I don't go and accept anyone to go inside that anthology.
Jeez, you're a wild man.
Just kidding. I don't know, but this will be cool.
I wonder somebody like yourself, Kenneth, who's so loved in the community, not just in the CG community, but comics as a whole. Like if people don't know, like you're truly one of the nice guys. So if you ever did an anthology, you can call in favors, it seems to me, and you'd have one hell of an anthology.
No, that long time ago, years ago, I had a plan to do an anthology, and I collect a lot of stories, like only 4 pages, 6 pages stories, and I have like 10 different writers with the work done. And
now?
I only need to draw.
Well, that's a lot of work, though. Still.
Yes, but is the story that are done. I only need to draw. And some of the writers are rookies, or other are professionals in the industry.
Would you change your style up from story to story?
Each one, yeah.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Because we're so used to you know what I mean? Like, it would be interesting to see like maybe a darker Kenneth Rocafort.
Oh yeah.
Or light and airy.
The bad thing is I really like draw that dark things.
Right.
Really gore and spooky.
And sexy women, Kenneth.
Yeah.
And sexy women. Yeah.
Yes, I know that too. But I can split in different stories, different
Yeah,
things.
that would be cool. But dude, somebody like you or Shane, I can only imagine because you guys are pretty creative, both of you guys. How many times you're sitting there drawing somebody else's story, and it's like got to be infuriating because you're like, oh, I've got this story, and I could, but now you can do it. Like now you have the opportunity, and obviously, look with Groken, I think it's a damn. When I first saw it, like I was so impressed that I thought it was a shame that there's only so many backers. I'm like, this is a book that everybody should see. Like this should.
Yeah.
It's a tragedy that only what do you have 800 backers or whatever, like that's it. And I know you're happy with that. I get it. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to say, but I'm just saying like the work in Groken is so good that I feel like it should be in front of more eyes, and maybe the next campaign, and more people will get behind it. I think it will. But
I hope it's good when you have more readers and readers can talk about the title and share
yeah,
with other people. Well, it's a number one issue, and people don't know anything because I did spoilers about the story.
right.
What in that part was my bad, but at the
Mm.
same time, I want people don't know exactly what happened inside. Only they go page by page, and that thing grow.
Yeah. Eddie says hello,
Hey,
Kenneth. So
Eddie.
there you
Hey,
go.
hello, Eddie.
Eddie's a bum, Kenneth.
I know.
He's such a bum.
He
I told him he needs to launch his sign up sheet, his sign up list. He needs to
yeah,
do that.
I'm going to back that campaign.
Yeah. Well, hopefully a lot of people do. We're going to try. At least Amanda and I and some of us will try. It will be a low print run, making it even better for us. Yeah, but Kenneth is
Speak,
such
yeah.
a talent, Eddie, that I feel like people need to see his work. Like, it makes me sad that we're in the state of comics today that, and this isn't political, Kenneth. Please don't take it as that, but we're so fixated on old IPs like Batman and Superman or whatever that there's no room for fresh IPs. And there, in the same world, something like Groken would be seen by everybody, because people are not willing to take a chance on something new. That's more indicative of that than anything political. I don't, it's just nobody wants to take a chance on Groken or any other new IP. So we're in a tough spot, kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
So
Is we be supervising our stuff and to give something to the public that we don't have. Well, in my side, I don't want to return to draw other superheroes.
but you just want more heroes, though. But
Yeah,
you
yes,
want
I want, but not the.
not Batman and Superman, though,
Yes,
or Red
it's a good
Hood.
thing, but okay, it's a dilemma there because we like to be part of what was the superhero, but they are right now they are not the same,
Hmm.
and we have now the opportunity to give different things and new things to the public.
Yeah.
And this is the rule now.
Well, I hope we keep growing because I feel like
Yeah,
there's some of you guys out there, and not just the big guys, but let's take a book like Skits or Sovereign Wolf. People love that. I think should probably be in front of more people. So hopefully we keep growing. Hopefully that's what happens. So I was watching Graham's channel today, and like he was getting more views than usual. That's good. Got a lot of signups when he usually doesn't get them, so that looks like it's growing. I got to imagine you're going to grow after people see Groken 1. What does that he say? I agree. It's the age of tech. People who still collect are gifted with treasures like Groken. People find Groken. It cannot be contained. So, well, we'll see. I hope so.
yeah.
I
Get
hope
crossed.
so. So a superhero, you saying a superhero in a city, but like, how do you make that different than what's already been put out there? Because you have Spider-Man in Manhattan, you have Batman in Gotham, Superman in Metropolis, and it just seems like you would really have to think outside of the box to get it to be original.
Yeah. Okay. Original is easy to be original, but it's a lot of story that people start going to say, oh, look like that thing, or look, or I have ideas to bring new superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not going to be like a critic to the actual superhero we have in the mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
It's going into a new concept, maybe different era. But when you have imagination, you can. You only need the time to produce that comic.
Well, time is the most valuable resource for someone like you. That's the problem, because people are going to be screaming, "I want Groken," and you're like, "But I want to do this too," and you're
No,
drawing all.
I got going still in Groken for a while, but I'm
Oh,
going to interrupt with other projects.
oh,
By the
I
way.
see. Well, I'm in for anything you do. It doesn't matter. Just not. I mean, there's limits. There is a book called Rumble that is a scarecrow possessed with the spirit of a warrior god in a large city that kills demons. Awesome book. It says Eric.
Yeah.
There are so many good titles out. Well, yeah,
Yes.
but that's the problem. Is like you don't have really. It's like music right now, right? I would say there's a lot of good music out, but you have to dig to find it. You just don't. You can't find it on the radio. You have to dig to find it. A lot of the country. I know I'm one of the rare country fans around here, but there's a lot of good country music out. But it sure as hell isn't what they're playing on the radio. Probably the same thing with comics. Like you go to the comic book store and it's all Batman and Superman and Spider-Man and Avengers and all the rest of it. So you got to dig. You got to dig to find the good stuff.
Yeah.
So, and then some of the good stuff, like I mean, Tyler's doing his own book now. You're doing your thing. It looks like Brett Booth is finally doing something on his own. So, not to mention Ethan and Shane and all you and the other guys, but no, you guys are starting. Everybody's starting to see the light, I think. And
yeah, sometimes it's not easy to do the steps. When you are kicked out, it's more easy.
It's got to be a hell of a thing to
Yes.
sit there and you draw for DC and Marvel or whatever, and when you decide to put your own book out and like really work for yourself, it got to be cut that off. The Marvel, like that's got to be intimidating. Like I'd imagine, like that security of Marvel and DC no longer being there.
No, at the moment, no. This is business in that area, and bad decisions. Yes, it's the only thing I can say. And well, artists.
I'm gonna let you talk to Amanda real quick, Kenneth. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I was talking to Amanda the other day about Mark Silvestri, and you know what? You want to know what Amanda said to me? She says, "Once you've seen one image artist, you've seen them all." What would you say to Amanda about that? About Mark Silvestri?
Oh boy. My ears hurt.
Amanda's so mad at me. Is she still here right now?
Yeah. No. I respect opinions, and well, need to dig more about artists in image. Amanda, remember, artists need to respect the fans. I'm not going to say anything.
Amanda's not
No,
a
no, no, no,
fan.
no.
Amanda's Amanda. She's not a fan.
Man, yeah, yes, I know. I know. No, it's different when it's like if I say something like the golden age and say, oh, everyone is the same, so people are going to say me, hey, Kenneth, you're ignorant. But
Yeah,
because
Jack Kirby, John Buscema, they're the same. It doesn't matter.
yeah, and you hear that everywhere. That's normal. Because people go to inside the comic book shop and say, oh, I want those old comics like and say names and they say the same. It's not the same.
Mm.
But it depends the taste.
Well, I'm
It's-
just giving her a hard time. That's all. I'm not just giving Amanda the business here. It's fine.
yeah. Don't. You want Italian food? Don't go buy Chewy. No.
I'm just saying, like, she thinks that Silvestri and Rob Liefeld are the same, same thing,
Yeah. No, they are talented in different way.
Just give Amanda a hard time. Dale Keown, Todd McFarlane, Rob Liefeld, Silvestri, all the same. Amanda B defending herself. I ain't mad. Keep in mind, I'm still learning too. Obviously, I know you are. I know.
No. It's not offense to me.
No, I'm just giving you a hard time, Amanda. Don't take offense.
No. It's like when people ask me, "What is your favorite thing?" And I say, "I didn't try the other stuff, or maybe I'm not interested." But it's like for my knowledge, my experience, I only can say about the things I saw or taste. But for the other, I can't say anything. I don't have base. You have my point, right?
Yeah, I get your
Silvestri
point.
a good artist.
I was just waiting for this.
Silvestri a good artist.
Eric says, "I'm offended, Amanda. Deeply offended." Poor Amanda. No, Amanda is still learning, and that's fine. What's that he's saying? I first learned of Kenneth when he did Hunter Killer, as that would be most everybody. I remember telling my friends how cool his art was. I was so excited that my normie friends asked if I was doing drugs. So there you go.
Other people know me from Red Hood and the Outlaws.
Top Cow.
Yeah,
not Image. Not Image. Top Cow.
Yes, Top Cow separated from Image that moment.
I like Joe.
Top Cow here.
I argue with Joe Sontag because he says Top Cow has Image, and I always tell him nothing good came out of Image, and it was you were at Top Cow, not Image. He argues with me.
Let me find my cap.
So you're writing.
No,
you said,
I have my
go
Top
ahead.
Cow.
Oh, you're on screen. Oh.
Yeah.
Your Top Cow
two.
hat.
I have a red one. I have a black one.
There you go. Top Cow. Well, there you go. You don't have to be on screen, Kenneth. It's fine.
No, why not?
Hey, wait, can I say I have that shirt? I have that shirt.
Yes.
I have that shirt. I wore it. I told you. The last time I wore it, West Virginia got their ass beat in a bowl game, Kenneth.
I told you it's not come with lucky.
I should have wore a West Virginia shirt. I thought I'd change it up, but it wasn't a good idea. Because of my choice of shirt, the team lost the game. That's how it works.
Maybe it was going to the other team.
Amanda wants a shirt, Kenneth. There you go.
Yeah.
And a pin. What pin?
Oh yes, I know the pin.
Wait, Amanda has a trading card. She got one of
Really?
those the Lost Pages trading cards. She actually got one.
Oh yeah, yes, the hobo.
Yeah.
You select the hobo, or they give you the hobo? Amanda.
I don't remember which one. Which one did you get, Amanda? I forget. I think it was the hobo, but I don't remember.
Yeah, Philip told me.
So, But
The
she was very
PS4.
excited when that happened. Eddie's going driving home, so drive safe, Eddie. Drive safe, Eddie. I'm excited for the book and the 2 mini books, says Eric. I'm very excited.
Yeah, those mini are important in the story. People to say, I don't feel like important, but yeah,
I
I
don't
think for
have it.
me, the writer.
She did get the hobo. That's the one Amanda got. So there you go. Yeah, the books are great. I mean, I all I can tell you is I think they are fantastic. There are definitely pages where you're going to see it and you're going to be like, "This is the best of Kenneth Rocafort." That's what you're going to see in this book. He was the first choice, and the winner before me allowed me to pick first. So there you
Nice.
go. Eric wants to know: should he read the mini books before or after reading the main book?
Before you need to read the mini.
I mean, so there you go.
Mini first, 1, 2, and go on to the graphic novel.
So there's one. I want to talk about Groken. I can't. I want to talk about it.
You
It's
can
very
say
fr-
something. I think it's not.
Yeah,
not a big
like
spoiler, yeah?
no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. It's fine.
Give me a clue, and I tell you.
No, I don't want. No, I don't want to ruin it.
How
So
many
the
people are looking now?
7.
I'd say it.
So there are layouts in Groken 1, right, that are tradition, like really. There's a lot of traditional storytelling the way you lay the book out, but then there's a couple pages that scream like Rocafort. You know, like these are Rocafort, and then like there's pages where it's more traditional as you're trying to tell a story. And so did you incorporate those pages that scream you like a Rocafort? Did you do that on purpose? Was that a conscious choice? Like, I need to put some of my flair in here while I'm doing this.
No,
It wasn't.
the pages grows with the story.
All right, it flows well, but
No, it's not because I want. Because when I work in comics, in pages, no matter if I'm the writer or not the writer,
mhm.
I don't do the page for a product to sell apart.
Mhm.
I just move with the flow of the story. The
Mhm.
intense part, they need to be intense. The soft need to easy to digest. And yeah, the pages no was like a show off. Was because it's required.
I'm not spoiling anything, Jim Cox. I've not spoiled a damn thing. Just to let you guys know, I think I read this book in September. Like, I've not spoiled anything. So there you go. I'm very excited for everybody to get it. So Groken 2, like I said, you're way ahead of where you were for Groken 1, so that's kind of cool. I know the printing thing sucks, but at least you're using the time. You know, like it could, maybe it'll be a blessing in the end. I don't know, Kenneth.
Yeah, well, I don't waste my time.
Well, you talk to me. That's kind of wasting your time a little bit, Kenneth.
No, I finished my work for today.
Oh,
I wake up early at 4 a.m. and start working. The panel I send you the small panel of the first page of the second issue.
yes.
I almost complete the spread page.
Yeah, yeah. So if you guys don't know, like Kenneth and I, we do talk.
Yeah.
I'm privy enough and lucky enough, and I tell Kenneth all the time that I feel very special and privileged to be in a position where I get to see some stuff. Like, and it's.
Well, by the way, Leroy, you don't have a spoiler for the second. Only some images of what.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in the second book, but Kenneth he'll get done with a panel or whatever, or I'll get a little taste of what he's working on, and it's so great. Like, it's so hard to keep it under wraps, like, and not talk about. It's hard. It's the hardest thing I've done in CG. Like, not spoil. Just all I can tell everybody is like, just wait. It's great. The work's done. Like. But yeah,
I-
you're
I-
working on the second book. I have a favorite character. I told Kenneth that was my favorite character, so he was drawing my favorite character, and he's like, he sent me
He's
a
going to
text.
die.
Oh,
No?
you better not.
No.
Oh.
No, in the first 2 pages.
You're gonna Game of Thrones it. Everybody dies.
No.
Everybody dies, and some minor character ends
The,
up.
the
being...
thing is, I can show the character on the cover for the second issue, the cover A, because people don't saw the character in my previous drawings.
You've only shown the one cover that so far for Groken 2, right?
Yeah.
Like the cover A with
Cover A and one portion of the cover C in black and white.
So you're going to have 3 covers
Thanks.
again.
Yes, always I'm going to try to be consistent. The main cover will be in a lot of negative area, only the character floating in the white background. The cover B is going to be in painting, mixed media. And the cover C will be like a collage of different things.
Right.
Or a thematic.
One of it be painted like you did for...
This is the B, always, yeah.
Oh.
It's the one I draw on the
I love your
the
use
monster.
of yeah, I like the when you paint. Like it's really good. So it'll be 60 days, no in demand again, I imagine. Like same thing.
I'm going to check when I realize how I'm going to do the campaign. I'm going to tell you, but at the moment, I need to finish completely the fulfillment for the cover for
sure.
Groken one, and then I'm going to sit and.
For sure.
And
wait, Amanda, tell me what you want us to show again. I'm not sure what you want him to show again. Johnny Cage says if he dies, he dies. You want to make an omelet, gotta break some eggs. No.
Yeah.
Kenneth cannot kill this character, and I cannot tell you guys why. He can't kill this character.
Well, the thing is, the story is completely written, right?
Yeah, you're saying it's done?
Yes. I don't going to change what happened to the character.
So there you go. And I'm not telling you guys nothing about this character. And I don't know, he hasn't shown any Groken 2 stuff the only thing he's shown was the cover A, right?
The cover B, the painting one. The one is the green monster.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find. Did you not see that, Amanda? I can find it on Twitter, I think. You have
it's like a preview of 2022 news.
Well, I think you posted on Twitter. I'll grab it from Twitter.
Yeah.
I saw the Viking Wolf you did for Mark.
I did the colors, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Okay, I found it already.
Enjoy.
So there you go. So there you go. There's your cover for a cover for Groken 2.
No, this is B cover B.
Cover B. This is the painted
painting.
cover.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So this is the cover. Isn't the cover supposed to be cover A, Kenneth? I'm confused.
No, the painting one is always the B.
Okay.
Right. The cover is the white background with the character.
Mm-hmm.
In the first Groken one was only Groken down.
Mm-hmm.
Try to catch in the compass.
This reminds me of Terminator.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not a good guy, yeah.
Well, no, I know that, but I just mean like half
the mechanic,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
it
is kind of with the pommel area really, the area around the eye really sharp and in metal, like a Terminator. Yeah.
No, Jim, I don't think this is staying. I think this is just part of the announcement. Metagraphia is proud to present. Like that's not part of the. That's not going to be part of the cover. Yeah. Oh shoot! Amanda says she hasn't saw this before. Was I wearing a paper bag over my head that day? Probably. I think. I don't know how many retweets this got. Probably 1,000. Self-inflicted death by fire drops tomorrow on Spotify and Apple for anyone that wants to hear some 15-year-olds doing thrash metal. I liked when Metallica did thrash metal back in the day.
Yes, I did covers for death metal bands.
Nice.
In the past.
The lettering. Oh well, Kenneth actually lettered the whole entire of Groken, and he did.
Yeah.
Once again, he did a really good job. Like,
Yes, I have a book. It's new book. Sadly, I work in the lettering without that book. Let me one moment. I'm going to show.
all right.
I back quickly.
So yeah, he lettered the entire book, and it's insane. You guys can't. I mean, I can't wait till everybody gets it. That's cool, Jim. Remind me, and this is still Jim Cox's Hillbilly Discord, but I usually only put that tag during the Saturday show there, Eric. So that's why it's not up there. It's always Jim Cox's Hillbilly Discord. That's not changed.
I'm here again. Okay. If people are interested to do lettering and know the rules, there are two books that are super important to have.
Comic book lettering,
Yeah.
an essential guide to comic book lettering. So there you go.
This is that one is really new. It's only like a month or 2 months ago to the public, but it's wow.
There you go.
All the rules, all how to do the sound effects. Excellent.
Yeah, he's going to say no. Jim lettering is not going to stay. LOL. So yeah, I did. I called him Jim. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I always try to learn things.
I just got the Blambot one. Really good stuff. I don't know what
Yes.
you guys are. Oh, is that the book? Okay.
Yeah, that one.
There you go. How much do you reference those books, Kenneth? I mean, do you reference them or do you read them like front to back?
I
Do you
only
read-
search when I have a problem.
Okay, so you're referencing
Go
them.
inside, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Or go to YouTube and search. But
There's
now,
some cool stuff you did, and there's in Groken. I will say this: like you did shout somebody out while you were lettering. I would say you shouted somebody out, and I think people, when you read the book, people will get a kick out of that because I know I did. So there you go. Don't call him Eric, Jim. Yes. Yeah, Kenneth. Like
no,
you tell.
I at the beginning when I started, I text to Eric and say, "Hey, you separate the lettering is in 4 colors or no? It's only in black. Oh, perfect. That was the only thing I need to ask to Eric. But it's really helpful, and he
Yeah.
told me everything, every doubt I have. I only contact him, but I try to be independent.
Yeah, it's a lot of work that you put in. You were saying earlier that you missed cons, but you did go to that signing.
Yeah.
How was that? And did you do some commissions? Like, how does that work?
Okay,
you go to,
let's
like,
say
a signing?
pre-commissions, people have the opportunity to require
Mm-hmm.
a commission there.
Mm-hmm.
But was more like a boutique for comic books.
Mm-hmm.
Every person inside, they have some rules to be there,
Mm-hmm.
and it's for appointment.
Okay.
That
Well, I know
was-
you made some guys like year
Yeah.
because he was very happy he got to meet you. So.
Oh yes. The good vibe always. No moment of silence.
Right.
Was always talking all the day. I really enjoyed. It was fantastic, and was
Well,
an experimental kind of convention,
right.
and that was the first time he did that, and he's going to be a lot of different artists now.
Oh, you think he'll do it because yours was success? He'll do it again.
No, yes, he tried. He planified like 3, but he asked me to be the first,
Mm-hmm.
and I say yes, of course.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Kenneth went to a signing, kind of a signing at a store, and one of his big fans like made a video and was talking just how excited he was to meet Kenneth Rocafort. So I thought that was really cool.
No, yes, fantastic. Have the same. Sometimes I don't express myself so happy, but inside I'm so excited and super cool moment.
Mm. Oh, I think you express yourself fine. Like, I think you're so genuine. That's why, like, there are a lot of us that are hot local force, but it's easy to pull for you because you're so genuine, and I think you do fine at expressing yourself.
I try. No, it's normal, but it's
But
sometimes I select the words and facial expression. I talk with my hands a lot,
I
but
would be very disappointed though if I went to a signing, Kenneth, and I saw you sitting and you weren't in your silhouette like you are on YouTube and you didn't look like the Cancer Man. I would just walk out. I'd be like, that's not Kenneth Rocafort. Now, like, I could see his face. Like, this is ridiculous.
no, in convention, I don't know if you say fans or friends, they are going around the table, sit near to me, and we talking, we draw together.
The only time I've ever seen you at a convention, I saw you once, but you had a line in front of you, like, and I don't stand in line. Look, I stand in line for no man. That's my thing. Like, so I wanted to get some signatures or whatever. I had some books in my backpack, but you had a line, and I wouldn't wait. So I met Shane. He doesn't know that, but I met Shane. But you had a line, and I'm not standing in line for you, buddy. Sorry.
It's okay. So sometimes the line is like it's a line, but it's like three people talking at the same time with me, and we have a conversation.
Yeah.
All together. Yeah. Yes, I sometimes I feel bad for don't press at the time for people in the line, because some people cooperate, take all the attention, and it's difficult to say, "Hey, come inside," to other.
No, I think it's
But
the cool thing is like George, he likes to go there and talk to his talk to people, like that's what he likes to do, is to have conversations and learn about his favorite artists, and I think that is like the cool thing about conventions is people can do that.
no, yes,
But I'm not
fantastic.
waiting in line to say hi to you, Kenneth. Like I'm too proud for that.
No, next time you text me, hey, I'm here in the front. Okay, pass.
You don't need.
VIP.
I won't need to text you. I'll be the one guy standing there in West Virginia. You're up head to toe. Like you'll know exactly who I am. Clint Stoker came to Wichita. He came to Wichita where I live, and we met at a restaurant. And he drove into the parking lot, and he knew exactly who I was because I was wearing West Virginia gear. He's like, "Oh, there's Leroy."
Well, we see is that this Las Vegas happen.
The Vegas thing. Well,
Yeah,
we gotta
I
wait
don't-
for the Australians not to be on lockdown anymore.
that's true.
Yeah. So you're gonna do that? You think you might do that? Go to Vegas?
I can drive to Las Vegas easy.
You go. Well, I mean, Kenneth, we're gonna go shoot guns and stuff. We're do manly American things.
Well, I don't want gunpowder in my hands.
Okay. All right. Well, we could find other things to do. I want to find a video game arcade.
Oh yes,
You like a big one and just spend a whole day there too.
yes, because this will be a convention. That's one more gathering.
Well, this is one. Yeah, this is just to hang out. There will be no
Yeah.
conventions, no signings, none of that. So we would just hang out. And I know that, but it's hard because you want Bancroft and people like that to come, but there's a lockdown.
I know.
And they can't. So I want to keep. I don't want it to be too big though, because somebody like you or Shane, like, how much like attention do you know how many? It's like it's supposed to be fun to hang out. It's not supposed to be, hey, everybody, let's get Kenneth to talk about comics and sign everything. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We need to go to that spot where they have the minigun and the 50 caliber sniper rifle.
It's not a panel. It's like a hangout. Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure some of the guys are going to want to go to adult establishments, but I don't do that. So I said Eric and I will go tour the churches of Las Vegas while they go do that.
Yeah. If someone want to be married,
I'll go pray.
I'll
go to church and pray for those guys.
Sorry.
But But yeah, the buffets, I figured it'd be a great time. I like eating, like they have all the restaurants there from all the big guys and whatever. I think it'd be a good time, but because of the lockdown situation,
Yeah.
it makes it hard. So I don't know. The lockdown's weird because where I'm at in Kansas, I think we had lockdown for like a week maybe, and then life went on. So it's way different here. In the United States, it's different to where you live on how affected you were by the lockdown kind of thing. It's very weird.
Yeah, at the moment, I only moved in the area when I have moved with the car. I don't take in plane at the moment, and
Yeah.
it's not necessary. Because
Amanda not seeing this cover, like I'm slacking, Kenneth. If Amanda hasn't even seen this, like I've done you a disservice. I'm sorry. How? Oh.
Amanda, you blocked me.
You look so serious when you said that.
No, people saw only my silhouette, but they saw my smile also, right?
She blocked you. Kenneth, you literally tweet like once every. Well, now you're doing it once a day, but when you're not doing sketches, you rarely tweet.
Yeah.
So do you? Are those? So on your sketches, do you have it pre-drawn? The pencil's already done. You're just inking and coloring it. Do you have 30? You said you're doing it all month. Is the page all laid out for the one sketch every day this month?
No, they are only like 17 drawings.
Well, you better get to work.
I did that today one.
No, I'm saying you're saying you have to have them lined out for the rest of the month, Kenneth. You're only halfway done.
I have all the page.
Oh, okay.
I started the page.
All right. Apparently, I don't put you on high enough priority, Kenneth, says Amanda.
Okay.
I think Amanda should have to apologize to you, Kenneth.
She's down my moral now. It's okay. No worry, I don't have ego. I'm fine.
So I was playing my Warhammer game earlier.
What level you are?
Only 9. Only 9.
Because always I know you are in the 50 in the high level always.
Oh, I've been playing Diablo 3 though,
Diablo.
mostly. So like I have. Have you played Diablo 3?
No.
I've got a Diablo 3 character right now that's really high level, but they kind of switched up to Paragon levels. So if you haven't played it, it'd be hard to explain. But
I know the game.
Yeah, I play it on PS4, not PC. So that's why I'm not showing.
But you are playing the remaster, the new one, or the original Diablo 3?
Diablo 3, what's it called? No, that Diablo 2's remastered. I'm playing Diablo 3, so they remastered 2, not 3.
Okay.
So 3, I'm just playing the Reapers of Soul kind of expansion. But I can't really stream that because, like I said, it's on PS4, so I just opened up this game instead.
Yeah. You know what happened to my PS4?
RIP.
Yeah, that's that way. I don't know. It was a curse or something because I need to wear more ink rock at that point.
Yeah, somebody was telling you something, Kenneth.
Yeah,
but now what? Now you're all caught up.
Sign.
You're all caught up. You can do some Call of Duty. I'm gonna get you into the PC master race. No more consoles for you.
No, I am a Mac person. I don't have PC. I start with PC, but I moved to Mac for the arts.
Yeah, you hurt my soul, Kenneth.
Yeah,
you hurt
different.
My soul. Yeah, that doesn't mean you hurt souls any less.
Yeah, I don't have. I don't know what is that.
9 people. Wow, look at that. We're growing.
Yeah.
We're starting all over, Kenneth. Starting all over. Oh, I was telling Amanda. Turns out, and the people in the chat would like to know that I have that awards stream that we did. It's saved. I have it saved, so I could re-upload it. It's not gone. So there you go. Because a lot of people like that award show we did. So there you go. What are you looking forward to in CG the next few months, Kenneth?
What's the new campaigns open now? Yeah. I need to check what I have in list.
Or books you're getting or anything. You know, it
Yes.
doesn't have to be campaigns coming up.
Well, when I back books, I only wait for when it's done to
Yeah, you're
to
not
surprise
like
me
waiting
in
in the
the
mail.
box. Yeah. in the mail.
Well, I'm kind of excited about Eddie and you.
Yeah.
So there you go. Launch books that are launching. So and then I guess Extend. I don't know if he's going to do it or not, but it'd be cool. I wish you had like something like that, like something from
Like what?
Image that you could do.
No, I'm going to say, I thinking you want I draw a wolf. Serial.
No, we're wolves.
Why not?
We don't need it. We have what do we have? We have Sovereign Wolf. We
Yeah.
have War Party.
Which one was the first coming with wolf in CG? Comicscape.
Well, that might be Mandy actually. A while ago, she did a wolf book, I think. Didn't Malin do a cover for it? I think Malin did a cover for it. So it may have been Mandy. I'm not sure
Yeah, they won.
who broke the wolf ground. But now we have Lepresti, Aaron, with a wolf book. We have Eddie. We have Professor Murph, Nerium with Bonds. Lots of wolf books.
Oh yes.
Lots of wolf books. We need maybe if we did an anamorphic book, maybe you can't do turtles because that's been done. You can't do wolves. Maybe
No worms.
worms. That was a game. Remember that game, Worms?
Yes.
I love that game. Yeah, I have a guinea pig story next, or maybe a capybara. Capybara. Snails, says Eric the Guapo.
Don Chin, the hamsters, the old comic.
Don Chin, yeah, Don Chin did
That one of my first comics in 3D I had in my hands.
Really?
Yeah. The
Wow.
Don Chin, the hamster, I think it was a parody of Star Wars at that point. Don Chin is a legend.
Yeah, I'm just not like the satire books. Like they don't. They don't do it for me. Hyperactive mutative snails, says Eric the Guapo. Man, we get the Russian bots in here.
Yeah,
hard.
US Assassin have a snake guy with the tongue with the 3 snakes more.
That's true, but they also have a dog. Mark Polton
yes,
puts a dog.
Cool.
He puts a dog in everything. Shane has to have cats. Mark Polton has dogs and everything. So there you go. Quick copyright that. I love Parody Press. Yeah, it's not for I get it. Yeah, it's just I'm a more. It's like I don't watch a lot of comedy movies. That's me. Doesn't mean that I'm right. Just means that's my taste. So, well, it is. What time is it? 6:30. I've been going 2.5 hours. I think we'll shut it down.
Okay.
So, I appreciate Shane earlier coming on here talking Extend. I always appreciate when you show up, Kenneth.
Thank you for inviting me.
And thanks for the people hanging out. I appreciate you, Hicks, Eric Guapo, Amanda B, Johnny Cage been here the whole time. Jim Cox popped in. Eddie Winkler and Contact was in here. So there you go. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Amanda.
We will talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye. Okay, goodbye.